All right, do you live your life on Do Not Disturb, meaning you've silenced all the breaking news alerts on your phone, message notifications, and your screen is not lighting up constantly? Well, there's a writer for GQ who argues that you do not need to be notified about anything at all. In fact, the average person, they actually check their phone, they say, at least 200 times a day. You will eventually see any message that's coming your way. So let's ask the question, do you use your Do Not Disturb function on your phone?
No. Oh, I live by it. Yeah. I live by it. The only thing that comes up on my screen is a text from either my mom or Simon. The other texts just sort of go, and then I happen to check in and be like, oh, someone's texted me. That's it. Wow. That's the only ones I use. So no notifications.
No notifications. Yeah, I don't know how, I got a new phone and I don't know how to set that. I gotta get on. I don't know how to do, it's like the VCR, okay, you know, like it's that flashing thing. That's what I'm kind of like.
But you're a mom. Do you think it's a wise thing to be in and Do Not Disturb? Your son's at school, something could be happening.
I want on Do Not Disturb. I'm not on Do Not Disturb. I want to be.
You can adjust.
I'm disturbed.
You are disturbed.
You are disturbed.
You want to be, but I'm just saying, like, you have a lot of people that you're connected to and something could be happening. And if you're on Do Not Disturb, they cannot
You can adjust it so that you can be reached. So on my Do Not Disturb, when I turn it on, my husband and my parents can still reach me. So you can adjust it.
It seems like a lot of work.
It's not a lot of work. No, I'll teach you after the break.
But what about you use your online a lot for a lot of the things that you do. What about for the online stuff? Not just them.
Here's the thing. If we go back, we're still of the generation that we were born and raised without any tech, okay? Mm-hmm. So we still remember that the only way someone could get you is if they caught you at home and they called your landline. Otherwise, you were unreachable.
Yes.
It sounds crazy today.
Yeah, it does.
But today, because we are literally reachable on any corner of the planet 24/7, the luxury now is to choose to opt out of being contactable. So I did this by accident the other day. I was recording a podcast at home, and I do Not Disturb so nobody interrupts me. I forgot to turn it back on. I went to bed that night, and I just went, it's been so quiet, it's so nice. And I realized I didn't turn it on. Even though I panicked, I went, I need to do this more often. My nervous system really likes doing that.
I do it after dinner.
I'm the opposite. My nervous system is like, listen, I think I used to do this, and then there comes a time where you miss an important call from a family member or a friend, or from your bank letting you know that someone's using your credit card. If you have Do Not Disturb on, these are all the messages that you are not getting. Also, I come from news, and I always want to know what's going on. If something big happens, I do want that notification. So the turning off, listen, I can put down my phone. When I go to sleep, I put my phone charging in another room, and because I do need to decompress. But during the day, I always want to know what's going on. If anything happens to my family members and I miss that, I'm telling you, you will be gut-wrenched.
I hear you. Do you worry though? What I'm noticing in myself is that I am my attention is fragmented, right? Yes. I have the hardest, and this has started in COVID. I can see people who are nodding, where I felt like I had a really ability to be present and be able to concentrate and be able to listen, be able to focus. Then I suddenly couldn't read books, and then said I was constantly. It's this addictive
digital
spiral.
snacking.
It is, and so the more that you have those notifications on, oh, this breaking news happened, oh, this sale is on, oh, this message, it's just this constant feeding of like frantic need to connect with this invisible data.
I haven't read a book in 6 months, I don't think. 5 months? I didn't read a page. Garbage. Forgot how to read.
So this is a problem for all of us, guys. And
there's a cost to it.
There's a cost.
No.
Yeah,
we have to take back some control.
The way that I balance it is I do not have the Do Not Disturb on, but when I'm doing something, say I'm at dinner, my phone is in my purse.
So you
I'm
just
giving you that.
You at least kill the ringer.
I kill the ringer, and I'm also, when I do hear the notification, I also don't have that feeling that I have to look at the phone right away. I can hear the ding and be like, I can get to that. Finish your sentence.
You're stronger than us. You're stronger than us because they actually design apps with the people who design the slot machines in casinos.
Ding, ding, ding.
Those bells and rings and lights are by design to pull us back to our phone. So that is amazing that you can actually overcome your own brain.
You know why? I do that because I've had people do that to me where I'm in a conversation, their phone dings, and they immediately, without saying a word to me, go to their phone. And it's so rude. So I'm like, I will tell someone, I'm like, no, that went off. Finish your sentence. We're having a conversation. Because we have to remember, we still have to have social graces when we are with people. This doesn't come first. The person you're talking to comes first. You can look at your phone afterwards, right?
But that very thing has happened to me as well, where someone has picked up the phone, and it has been a family member, and it has been something to do with their kid. So it kind of feels like, do you know what I mean? Like we either put it away
or have some self-control in both.
Have some
Self-control. Look at that. That should be the word of the year, Oxford University.
Self-control.
Self-control.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I don't know her.
knows what that is.
I don't know her.